If your cleaning business is not experiencing the growth, the revenue, the retention that you feel like you deserve, it's your fault. Now, this is going to be a tough pill to swallow, but you simply earn based on the amount of value that you can provide the marketplace. And the truth is, a lot of people think that their service is more valuable than it really is. You know, unless you're receiving so many referrals each week that you actually have to turn away work, chances are you're probably having some room for improvement. And ultimately, the way to fix this is by investing internally into your business. You need to invest in things that will help you convey more value. And then once you convey that value, in return, you're gonna have a much better job experiencing that growth that you've been waiting for. So one of the first and most obvious ones is going to be the service that you provide. You know, having really good cleaners is extremely important. And that doesn't just mean somebody who cleans well, but they have to have all the other boxes checked. So do they display professionalism, trust, reliability, consistency, friendliness? All of these things are arguably just as important, if not in some cases more important, than the actual cleaning of the home or office that they do. And a common story is a lot of times people will start their business with, let's say, a friend or a family member, and they've never really experienced what it's like to hire top tier talent. So maybe that person does a decent job, but once you go several years of experiencing their quality of work, you assume that that's just normal, when they could actually be lacking at a lot of these departments. And a great and easy litmus test for this is to ask yourself, have they ever showed up late, been rude to a client, rushed through the cleaning, provided a lousy job? And if the answer is yes, that they've done this more than once, they have some room for improvement and may not be your best pick for who should be on your team. The truth of the matter is there's people out there that have never done any of these things wrong, and they've never compromised another cleaning business before. Yet you're letting these people compromise your business, and that is just not acceptable if you're really trying to be at that top tier. So this may mean that you have to fire your staff and hire somebody new. And again, a lot of you might not want to hear this, but you have to ask yourself, do you want to be nice and have this person operate the way that they want to operate and as a result compromise your business? Or do you want to have people run on your own terms and as a result serve everybody in the best possible way? So having a strong team is extremely important, and that leads me to my next point, which is actually hiring. So a lot of people have had really difficult times finding good talents. Maybe they're posting on Indeed, Facebook groups, Craigslist, just word of mouth, and they can't seem to find any good cleaners. So if you've been in that situation where you've posted hiring ads and haven't gotten anybody, well, guess what? The next pillar to invest in is a good recruiting or hiring system. There's companies out there that will actually do this for you. And in fact, one of the clients that we work with here at Celebrity Maid does have their own recruiting process because they've been through the trenches, and other cleaning business owners will actually consult with him and they'll set up all the recruiting ads and hiring templates for you to make it really easy. So I'm going to post a link in the bio if that is something you guys are interested in. Another pillar that's going to require some investment is having customer support / sales. And I'm going to lump both of these together, but essentially somebody who could speak to a cold lead on the phone and instantly make them feel comfortable about your company. This is a really important skill set, and most people simply do not have this skill. So ask yourself this: are you a great communicator as well as somebody who could answer the phone 24/7 with exceptional customer support? If the answer is no, then you're gonna have to hire somebody to do this for you, which requires money. And even if you answer yes to this, at some point it's just inevitable that you're gonna become too busy to basically be doing this all day, every day. And this is definitely not a role that you wanna skimp out on. We've seen both sides of the spectrum where people will hire a virtual assistant or a call center overseas versus someone who is a native English speaker, so American-based. And while they both can perform, the difference is night and day. Even though you might pay double or triple for this person to work for your company, the returns that you'll get from them because they're able to close double or triple the amount of leads, the growth becomes exponential at that point, and it truly is one of the greatest returns on your investment by having a solid sales conversion rate. So this is not something that you want to cut costs on. Look into hiring an English-speaking virtual assistant with sales experience and just watch at how many more jobs you can actually get booked per week once you have this role fulfilled. And having great sales is important, but you can't make sales if you don't have leads coming in. So another pillar that you guys are going to need to invest in is marketing, advertising, getting those leads coming in on a consistent basis. And you really have two options with this. You could either invest your time or your money. If you invest your time, you can look into courses and learn how to do everything yourself. If you're okay with spending several hours per day learning a specific skill set, whether that's SEO, Facebook advertising, Google advertising, cold outreach, whatever method you want to use to get clients, you can do that. And there's also paid courses, consulting, mentorships that can help you jumpstart the process a little bit. But that's assuming you want to learn how to do everything yourself. If you would prefer to outsource this, then you're going to need to look into hiring a marketing professional or an agency that has a track record implementing and getting the results that you're looking for. What I don't recommend you guys do though is go into those lead vending sites like Angie, Thumbtack, because you're kind of setting yourself up for a failure. It's not a good long-term play. You're immediately putting yourself in sort of an inferior frame where you're kind of sandwiched in between tons of other companies. So I'm not going to dive too deep into this, but I would recommend that you generate your own leads, your own business somehow. So really the moral of this video is that when you have all of these things dialed in, and if you're true with yourself and actually ask yourself, are all of these pillars checked for my business? Chances are there's room for improvement. And that's probably not why you're experiencing the growth that you're looking for in your cleaning business. Hopefully you guys got value from this video. If you did, do me a favor, make sure you like it, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys for the next one.